Hello and welcome back to Rev Modes Plays Elite Dangerous. Here we are at Richard's Settlement in the Chapullo system. Obviously from my last actual video, this is where we left off. Unfortunately my video file corrupted for the last one that I tried to do. The audio came through fine, so I could have posted a lovely hour of me occasionally saying a word every once in a while, but I didn't think that was really what people would want. So we just scratched that one, and we'll hopefully everything will be on our side, and we'll be able to carry on with the videos from where we are. So just bring up the speed. I am still in my ASP. I've fitted a couple of turrets to it, so I can actually defend myself now when we get interdicted. In the last video I got interdicted a couple of times and actually managed to get 3 kills, so everything's going alright in the world. So what we'll do is we'll have a look on the bulletin board, see if there's any high paying missions. If there is, we'll take them, and if not, then we'll carry on our exploration of the Elite Dangerous universe. There you go, there's a 183,000 one there. Yeah, so it looks like it's going to be that one. Vela Station in BD 71 1033. So take that one, and then we'll just check, see if anything else is going out that way, out to Vela Station. No, that's it. BD plus 71 1033. Okay. BD plus 71 1033. Fastest route to there. Straight jump there.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging.
Going to Vela Station. side of the sun, so pull up a bit. So seeing as we're into what, the 7th video now, I suppose I should really start giving some thoughts about this game. Like I say, what I do like about it is certainly a very beautiful game to look at. Like I say, and the scale of it is obviously very pleasing when you can when you look at the galaxy map and that's what you've got to explore. Like I say, it's certainly plenty to go at. Like I say, I'm really looking forward to the Horizons being released to actually be able to do planetary landings. What's not so good, I think, about the game is I think it might be a bit impenetrable for new players. It doesn't really, as I've played Elite games since the first one came out, so you've generally got pretty much of an understanding of what's going on. But if you're approaching this for the first time, I think it might be a bit impenetrable. It's not the most. I know, yes, you can go out on the forums and you can watch YouTube videos to be able to get the information that you need. And you know, in this interconnected world we live in now, all the information's out there. But that's probably not what you want to grab people when they've come into a game. But having said that, I like games that are quite difficult and have a learning curve to them. I don't want to be led by the hand through everything. So to some I suppose that's a bad point, but to me it's not so bad. Another point I'm a bit undecided on is you don't seem to be connected to what's going on in the universe. I know there's all these different factions, or I think when Power Players introduced, I think it's 8 different factions that you can align yourself with. I know that you can go out and help them to claim systems and whatnot, but it doesn't seem like, yes, you can read the news when you come into the stations,
Docking request granted.
and find out what's going on, but again it's double-edged. I suppose as a little pilot of a ship out here, you wouldn't be that engaged in what was going on with the grand politics. It's, you know, take it like a modern world analogy, like say if you're a truck driver, you're not exactly involved in politics of state, are you? So again, I suppose that's a good and a bad thing.
Scan detected.
So, but basically, like I say, what it comes down to, as you can see, I'm making videos about this game, so I obviously like this game. Like I say, it's this sort of open-ended space simulator is the sort of games that I'm attracted to.
Landing gear deployed.
Unauthorized fighting
There again, it's coming to land.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Let's drop this cargo off and see what we can see. Yeah, exactly. You say, like I was just on about there, the not being connected. Yes, I understand. But every time you do one of these, like I say, you're increasing your standing with somebody, so it's decreasing with somebody else. So it's all interconnected, I suppose, with what's going on. Any map data to sell? No. Let's refuel it. Check on repairs. No. Shouldn't have any outstanding fines. Nope. Have a quick look in the shipyard. No, I think well, I can't afford anything better than what I've got at the minute. So, into the outfitters. Yeah, so I've got 2 F2 burst lasers on the medium hard points and an F1 beam laser on one of the small points. Need to up the power plant and the power distributors, 'cause it gets a bit tricky when you're firing. Concentrate on what I'm doing. D's, I've already got a D5 in there, so I want a better than a D5. D5s and A5s, but I can't afford them. Frame shift drive, anything better on that one? Nope. B4 on the power. No, I haven't got enough for an A4. Put some better sensors on there, I think. No, doesn't look like we're going to get anything better there. We've got the hard points. Now this is one thing I do dislike. It's really hard to tell where the hard points are on your ship when you're trying to put stuff on there. I think it'd be much better if you could scroll out a bit so you could actually see the whole ship to be able to work out where things are. That's up there on the top, so that's probably the best place for the shield booster into that one. Chaff launcher onto that one there. Launcher, no, I don't want that. Let's put electronic countermeasures on there. Okay, so come out of there. Set up the fire groups. Set them to 2 like that. Yeah, it's still alright for power. Alright, let's see if there's any missions to go for. Relationship. I don't meet for that one. Trade rank, yeah. Okay, so it looks like we're going for a bit of a wander. Most economical route now, so we're just exploring. 30 jumps. I don't think we'll be doing all that in this video, but let's go for a wander.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted.
dare I forget to... That's locked in.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one.
Engage. 19 new objects. No doubt most of them will be asteroid belts.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Just creeping up a wee bit.
Warning, temperature critical.
Come on, I'm going away now. Temperature should start coming down.
Fuel
There you
scoop
go.
disengaged.
when Horizon comes out, are all these planets that I'm scanning now going to be able to be landed on? I know I've read on the forums and stuff, it says that it's only non-atmosphere planets or non-atmospheric planets to start off with, but eventually are all planets going to be modelled? Are you going to be able to land on every single planet in the game? 'Cause there must be, I don't know, there must be billions of planets, trillions maybe even, of planets that they've got in this game. I'm assuming like that one there, that's a high metal content world, that'll be ideal for your miners. I suppose they'll go down and set up mining outposts and maybe processing installations and stuff. I don't know whether they're thinking about having a whole player driven economy in the game. It'd be nice if they did. You know, very much like another one of my old favourite games, Star Wars Galaxies, used to have, where you'd have people, you know, out there mining, extracting it, the resources, and other people transporting it to people that would then manufacture goods out of those resources. It would certainly add a lot of depth to the game, but whether it's possible with a game of this size, with so many different, you know, if they could keep check on all the different resources on different planets and stuff, I don't think they'd be able to do it. But it'd be really nice if they did. Again, say using the Star Wars Galaxy as the reference point for stuff, you know, for that sort of economy. Unfortunately, you end up with the problem of overpopulation of what are supposed to be underpopulated planets, where everybody's got harvesters and everything out there. I suppose they'd have to find some way to be able to control that. Then that leads to the thought of, like, say, will you be able to build bases on the planets? And if you can build bases on planets, will you be able to build bases in orbit? And what would that do to the whole game? You know, how overpopulated would the systems become with all these different player-built bases? Like I say, I don't know if any of this is supposed to be coming into the game, but it's blaze straight past that one. suppose what I was just talking about there with the resources and the players working with each other, I suppose basically that's just EVE. Would have thought the Elite Dangerous developers would want to be looking to go a different way, because it's a long time ago since I played EVE, but again that can be a bit impenetrable for newer players. Well, again, you have the other space sim that I really like, the X games. I used to really like them. I said they were, but they were definitely more about the transporting of goods, because you just end up having your computer, your AI controlled fleet of ships that be out there doing cargo runs and everything for you, and building your stations. And obviously being developed parallel to Elite Dangerous here, you've got the Star Citizen game that I have to admit I've not looked at yet, because I've seen videos of it and stuff, but until actual proper game comes out I don't see much point in going in to look at it. But what's coming out certainly looks interesting. With the, like I say, the inclusion of multiplayer ships and ground combat that I've just seen come out of the latest videos of that one, that's certainly looking very interesting. But hopefully all that will be coming for Elite Dangerous as well at some point. close to a conflict zone, so there's a lot of things popping in and out on the scanner, so hopefully nobody's going to take an interest in me. Looks like everything scanned in this system. Got full estate there, got any, not. No. That's the closest one, so let's go and dock there.
Request granted. Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Is any map data itself? No. Don't need to refuel. No repairs needed. No outstanding fines. So that's it then. So call it a day there. I'd say thank you again for travelling with me on my exploration of the Elite Dangerous universe, and I hope to see you out there again the next time Rev Modes plays Elite Dangerous.